Welcome to the fourth episode of Missing in Action Preview. In this episode, we take a look at a Missing in Action compilation by the name Variety Pack. It was released by Q.E.D Systems back in 1983. I have good and bad news about this one. The good one being that I've already preserved Site B, and the bad one is that I have not been able to load Site A yet. Q.E.D Systems released a few other compilations and some utilities along with a centipede game called Millipede. Apart from one utility, all their tapes are missing in action, and we know very little about this company. All we know is that they were based in Arnsvik, near Liverpool in the UK, before they moved to Bow Street, Liverpool, end 83, start 84. This is not the original release as you can see on the tape label, but the Swedish re-release by Riko. However, I'm sure that the tape label is the only difference to the original release. Coming up is a little first view selection of 4 programs from Site B, so that you all can see what awaits you. As always, please let us know in the comments if you have any information about Q.E.D Systems, like owner or programmers. Anything is appreciated. Information about Riko is also welcomed. I'll stop here. Hope you all enjoy. Let's get started. Star Strike. That sounds like a game. It will not be as good as the one from Real Time. It's a game. Let's give it a try. A little bit like Snake. Oh, yes. The problem is I like games like this. Yeah, I know I'm weird. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, that's not good. Oh. I went up into my own trail. Yes. Oh, come on. Finished in 106 seconds. Another game? No. Q.E.D Systems. No information about programmer. On to the next one, called Blubber. That's got to be a game as well. Avoiding your trail. Cursor keys again. 9 for slow. Sounds like the same sound effect. What happened? Starstrike was better. This is boring. Suicide. Suicide. Stop statement. That's bad. Let's try the fast one. 0 for fast. That's better. I did not do anything. Come on. Oh. This is not good. Starstrike was better. And once again I did not press anything. Weird. Let's end that here. Command. Sounds like the same sound effect one more time. That's a weird combination. Controls on the right side and fire on the left side. That is plain stupid. Come on. Speed 1. Oh, it's missile command. I like those games. Right isn't working. I can't go right. Oh, it's K. Did not mention L for right. It's not working probably either. This looks very much like... I think I'm going crazy. Looks very much like a game I just found while doing my search for Moonlander from C-Tech. Oh, K is right, not L. It doesn't work. Come on. That's buggy. Without a doubt the worst missile command game I've ever played. And I'm sure it said L, not K for right. Come on. See, L for right, but it's K. I need to check something. C-Tech, C-Tech, C-Tech. It's the same game as Missile Command from C-Tech from '82. I need to make a comparison. Does it mention? Doesn't mention Q.E.D systems. need to compare them. But I'm sure this is the same game as Missile Command from C-Tech. I'll end it here. Last program on side B. Organ. To replay a tune, press asterisk. Let's try them all. A, W, S, E, D, F, T, G, Y, H, J, I, K twice, Y. Same tune. That's the bug. L, P. Now let's play it back. Symbol Shift B. Yes. Let's try something random. Nice. And of course, no information about programmer. Nah, let's end it here. That was the last program on side B. Let's do that comparison of command from Q.E.D systems and missile command from C-Tech. Why all this? Well, Moonlander, which is one of the games on the B-side of Variety Pack, of which you can see a screenshot right now, reminded me of a game I've seen before. I did not manage to find it, and it might just be something I've imagined. But if not, and if someone out there know what game I'm confusing this one with, please let me know in the comments. However, one of the companies I suspected to have released a game reminding me of Moonlander was C-Tech. And while checking them out, I remembered that their missile command looked very much like command when I loaded that game later on. Looks very similar to command, don't you agree? Now let us compare the two games. Here we will load command from Q.E.D systems released in 1983. And here we will load missile command released by C-Tech in 1982. The tune is different. I prefer the one from command. However, as already mentioned, they have a bug here. It's not L with travel right, it's K. Now let's continue. It also seems they reduced the number of skill levels. we will try the fastest one on both. No doubt it's the same. Same game, no doubt about that. Now let's try and compare the listings. The menus are of course different. But it seems to start being the same from line 11, maybe. Exactly the same. So the question is, did the author change it and give it to Q.E.D, or did Q.E.D borrow it? So it's the same game, no doubt about that. So let's end it here. It's time for another follow-up. You lot might remember that we took a look at Swedish Arnsvik data in the last episode of Missing in Action preview. So far I've managed to preserve their Starblazer re-release, but still haven't had any luck in loading that mystery tape. The owner of Arnsvik data replied to the video on YouTube. Sadly, he never followed up on that initial contact and haven't reacted to my private message on Facebook. Maybe one day he will get back to me. Fingers crossed. One thing we learned from his message is that it only was in the games by John Prince of which Arnsvik Data re-released quite a few that they added their Arnsvik Data logo into the games. Here you can see some examples, like in the startup screen of Starblazer, or the loading screen for Stormfighters, another John Prince game they re-released. He also introduced himself as Björn in the messages on YouTube. And while doing some research, which led me to be able to contact him on Facebook, I learned that Arnsvik is his surname. So the owner of Swedish distributor Arnsvik Data was Björn Arnsvik. I'll end it here. If you like this video and its content, feel free to hit like and maybe subscribe to the channel. See you all in the next episode of Missing in Action Preview. Bye.